Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Jammerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today we are going through and making our first team upgrades. So let's get right into the video. So guys, welcome to another video on the channel, and today guys, what we're going to be doing is going through and building a further few upgrades to our team. We are going to be using this Jammerit. We did pack him from the daily login. Some of the prices of elites have dropped, so it may be a decent time to go through and build your team. We're going to be picking up a few very, very expensive elites. So let's get into the portion of the video where we upgrade our team, guys, and talk about it in a bit more detail. First and foremost, guys, this season, it's much more of a headache to actually consider upgrades and, you know, picking up players, because there's just so much more to consider with chemistry now in the frame. Like, first and foremost, you need to think about who links to who, and then, you know, the formation. Do the players fit into formation? Because obviously you want the players to get the benefits of the skill boost. And then another thing that you do also need to keep in the back of your mind is consolidation of skill boost, because in the long run, you don't want to have to be paying for multiple skill boosts. It's best to have, like, you know, 4, 5, 6 or whatever it may be active skill boosts, as opposed to 11. Last season, for example, I think I had 4 in total, and, you know, in the long run, guys, it does really help save coins. So what we're going to be doing is changing formation and looking at a few options, and also sort of trying to consolidate the skill boost the best we can. Now, for me, guys, chemistry is very restrictive, and I do really hope that, and I'm assuming that, you know, when we get promo cards, you know, chemistry links will be much easier. They'll give greater chemistry and stuff like that. Well, that's what I'm hopeful for anyway, because as it stands, guys, it's very restrictive. But I suppose you've got to expect that in the first sort of few weeks of launch, because they don't want people's sort of overalls and teams getting to that level right away. But we're just going to sort of ride it out and see what happens. But I do agree with what a lot of people are saying with regards to chemistry. It is very restrictive at the moment. But like I said, guys, it's just going to be a waiting game for me. So we are going to be changing our formation, guys. Here is the formation that we have got at the moment. We have gone through and picked up Pogba and Kante. The reason as to why I picked up Pogba and Kante is because they have common skill boosts, and they are really like sort of quite easy to upgrade, because you're getting so many common skill boosts at the moment. Now, I do want to quickly talk about skill boosts. So let's take, for example, this rare short passing as opposed to this epic vision. Now, vision only requires 4 skill boosts, as opposed to short passing, which requires 5 to go to level 2. Now, the thing is that the rarer the skill boost, the less skill boost it will require to actually upgrade. Now, for me, because I'm just seem to be getting so many common skill boosts, especially early on, I'm going to be focusing on trying to get my team on sort of rare and common skill boosts, because I think that this may be the best sort of way to go forward. The way that I'm getting skill boosts, guys, is just pretty much through doing verse attack. So you can see here, these packs, they really need a notification, and I also feel as though we should be able to discard a few of them. Alternatively, we should be able to use gems to open them up, because there's no way to get FIFA points. So here's an elite pack, for example. This is how I'm getting all my skill boosts, guys, just from doing this. But yeah, we definitely do need some sort of system where we are given notifications to go and open these up. So there you can see we do get a few epic as well as rare, and a whole bunch of common. So I'm going to be continuing to open up these verse attack packs, guys, because they are very important. So let's just go here. We get 10 rare and 20 common. So yeah, what are your thoughts on these packs, guys? After you've sort of experienced them for, I don't know, a week or so or whatever, what is your thoughts on these packs? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's jump back into the team, guys, and then make some further upgrades. So as we were saying, guys, this is the formation that we are going to be using, the 4-1-2-1-2. Now, the great thing about Kante is that he actually has a defending skill boost, which already pairs up with my Luke Shaw as well as my Williams, who both have the defending skill boost. What I'm going to be looking for is a Chelsea defender who has the defending skill boost as well, so I can have 4 of my players on 1 skill boost, guys. So what we're going to be doing is picking up a bronze player from Chelsea. Nobody's probably ever heard of him. This is the thing. Like, the thing is that with these players, guys, you know, nobody's ever really heard of them. If you need to sort of consolidate your skill boost, but that's what you need to do, I suppose, in the long run. So it is none other than this 52 overall bronze player. He does provide okay links. He gives 2 to the Premier League, so a little bit of variation there. 3 to Chelsea and only 1 to Sweden. It's very, very important to consider, you know, the nation links, especially players who are off obscure nations, like less common nations. If they give only like 1, they are maybe viable for your team, but anything more, it may be a bit sort of a bit iffy. But he does also give me the option potentially to pick up like Lindelöf in the future. So we are going to be picking up this 52 overall card. The other card that I will be picking up is the Drinkwater, guys, because Drinkwater will supply me with links to my Dele Alli, my Vardy, as well as my there's actually a really cheap one there, as well as my right back, who's going to be Zappacosta. And on top of that, Drinkwater does also have the free kick skill boost, so that's very, very important. Zappacosta is a bit more expensive. He's going to be a player who only has one of the crossing skill boosts, I think it is. So 194, 060, 192. I will take that one there. That will be fine for now. So let's just go back into the team and start building it. I just need to double check to see if I've got everything, because it took so long to sort of figure out what I needed to do and trying to consolidate my skill boost the best possible way. So first and foremost, guys, we are going to be putting in Drinkwater, and then we're going to be putting in that other center back, the 52 overall one. And there he is, guys. For some reason, he wasn't showing up, but you can see he does get the +5 from the skill boost, which is absolutely fantastic. So we've got Shaw, Williams, Colley, as well as Kante, all on the same skill boost. And on top of that, like I was saying, Drinkwater does have a free kick, Pogba has free kick, and Dele Alli has the free kick skill boost. So it's a really nice team, having 7 players or so on a you know, similar skill boost. Obviously, our strikers aren't the most desirable, but I'm going to use this Jamie Vardy, see what he's like, because we just did pack him from the daily login reward. And because I want to keep Kepa just for the time being, I'm putting in this Chelsea centre back. We also need to put in Zappacosta. I was thinking about doing Trippier. I may do him in the future when we do get his team hero card. So what I need to do, guys, is go and upgrade this team. So let's get into the upgrade portions of this. So what we need to do, obviously, for this player to get his chemistry is to get him up to 80 overall. So let's go and do that. So there is a whole bunch of XP. And also, with regards to XP, guys, it's all from the head-to-head. So that's going to cost us 350k. So quite expensive, but still, I think it is worth it. I don't know, to be honest with you, if defenders really, really matter. All I know is that chemistry is vital to advance in verse attack. What we need to do now is train up this Drinkwater. So we do have a number of cards that we've actually previously trained. So I might just put them into him to save some coins. So let's just put in this silver, because I'll never be using him, but I did use him early on. So that's only going to cost us 87k, which is great. And that gets him up to a decent overall there, which will allow him to give chemistry. And then finally, guys, we've got this final player, Zappacosta, that we need to train up to 80. And I think if my calculations are correct, I should be exactly on, I think it was like 120 or 121 chemistry. Obviously, max being the 120 there. So there it is, guys. That should be enough. And that is going to cost us 116k. Is that enough? That's the question, guys. This is very, very scary. And there it is, guys. 120 chemistry, 86 overall. Now, what I want to show you is just the consolidation of the skill boosts. It's such a nightmare, guys. Honestly, there's so much to consider. But you can see here, 4 of my players are on the defending, 3 are on the free kick, and then obviously 1 on the crossing, 1 agility, 1 diving, and 1 shooting. We can actually upgrade the shooting skill boost. So let's see what that does do for us. We've been getting a few of the skill boosts, as you can see here, but maybe in the future, guys, as we do unlock more of these skill boosts, we may actually think about changing our team overall. And also another thing that I will need to consider is that once I do get the Dele Alli from the campaigns, he'll be another thing that I can consider sort of changing my formation for, because he is a center forward, so he is relatively difficult to fit into the team. What I need to do, guys, is actually think about what I need to do to get up to 87 overall, because I want to get up to 87 overall in this video. and then we'll go from there, and I want to talk about a few other things. And guys, we are back. So we just require 5 more ratings in total to get this team up to 87 overall. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be training the Dele Alli, the Pogba, the Kante, or the Vardy because they are base elites. So I'm sort of treating them maybe as like investments, short-term investments to see if they do rise. But I'm really, really happy with the way the team does look for the time being. Let's get into upgrading a few more of these players to get up to 87 overall. So I think I'm going to upgrade my striker. He has the rollover move, and I think it's really, really good in verse attack. I've been really enjoying actually using this card. He's been absolutely fantastic. Bohui. So there is 1 rating. I'll just do 2 on him because I see myself using this card for a little while anyway. He's been absolutely fantastic to start off the season. So there is going to be 3 ratings. Actually, I only do 2 on him. I'll just do 2 and I'll do 2 on another one as well. So that should be enough there to get us up to 3 ratings away from getting to 85 overall. So let's go and do that. It's only going to cost us 89k. We did use the striker that we are training here in the campaign. So he was useful, but it's time to say goodbye. I don't need him anymore. And we can get a discount on the training. So there's 2 ratings. And let's just think about which other 2 we'll do. So I might just do 2 on Drinkwater because I have a whole bunch of midfielders that I've got as XP that I use for campaign. So let's go and use this Torres here. He was really, really good in the campaign because he did have the physical skill boost. Same with my other central defensive midfielder there. So let's just see if we can just use both of them. Actually, I might save one of them in case we get SBCs. Who knows, they might come in the future. Also, another thing is that the scouting players are worth a decent amount of XP, but I'll just hold them for the time being. And there is 2 more ratings. So we'll just need 1 more rating, guys, and then we'll get up to 87 overall. And that will be pretty much it for today's video. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm very, very hopeful for in the future cards to have better distributions for chemistry to allow us to be much more flexible in our squad building. Now, obviously here, this team has got, a player from Tottenham, Leicester, Chelsea, and a whole bunch of Manchester United players, but still, it's very, very restrictive, and you have to be so careful when upgrading. So I'm just going to do 1 upgrade to my defender here, guys, and then that will be it for today. So that's going to cost us 72k, and that will be enough for 87 overall with 120 chemistry. But other than that, guys, it's going to be the end of the video for today. Let me know in the comment section down below how your team is going. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on chemistry. And this is Jammerit signing out for the day. Thank you all for everything, and peace.